In a quiet village where babies cried softly at birth, one baby came out smiling, with teeth. The first time the baby laughed was exactly 3 a.m. And that laugh wasn't from a child. They say children are blessings. But when Nkem gave birth to her son, the entire delivery room went silent. Not because of joy, but because the newborn baby was smiling. And inside his tiny mouth, 6 small, white teeth. Sharp, clean, already biting. The midwife dropped a towel and screamed, "Jesus! This one is not normal." The doctor tried to calm her, but even he stepped back. The baby's eyes, they weren't the color of night or earth. They glowed like burning moonlight. Nkem, weak from labor, didn't notice the fear in the room. She smiled and whispered, "Is he healthy?" No one answered. But the baby turned and looked at the nurse. His eyes locked with hers. Then, he smiled wider. And the nurse ran out. That night, when Nkem's husband, Ebuka, held the baby, he said only one thing: "This is not my son." But that was only the beginning. Because at exactly 3:00 a.m., the baby laughed for the first time. The baby was named Chizuram, "God sent me peace." But peace did not come. From the first night, Nkem stopped sleeping. Because at exactly 3 a.m., her baby would sit up in his cot and laugh. Not the sweet, giggly laugh of a newborn, but deep, like an adult man, like someone mocking. At first, Ebuka thought she was hallucinating. Until one night, he stayed up. And when the clock struck 3 o'clock, he heard it too. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Loud. Echoing. Like it was coming from the walls. Ebuka rushed to the baby's room. And what he saw chilled him. Chizuram was standing. Not crawling. Standing. And pointing at the wall. His glowing eyes fixed on a shadow. "Mommy," he said, in a voice too clear for a baby. "He's here again." Ebuka slammed the door shut and called his pastor. But the line cut. The electricity went out. The baby laughed again. Next morning, the neighbors started talking. One woman said she saw the baby staring out the window at midnight. Another said a dog died just behind their compound, with no wounds. Still, Nkem refused to believe her son was evil. "He's just special," she whispered. "God gave him to me." But that night, as Nkem tried to breastfeed him, he beat her. Blood. Real blood. She screamed in pain. But the baby was smiling. 2 nights later, something changed. This time, the laughter at 3 a.m. wasn't alone. The baby called a name. Clear. Over and over again. "Mama. Mama Ebo. Mama Ebo." Ebuka woke with a jolt. That was the name of his late mother. But she died 6 years ago. Buried across the village. Who taught this child that name? They ran into his room. He was floating. Yes. Floating gently above the bed. Eyes glowing. Mouth open. Calling. "Mama Ebo. I'm ready." Ebuka fell to his knees. Nkem collapsed in fear. Next morning, the village priest was called. He listened. He said nothing. Then he looked at the baby and froze. He turned to Nkem slowly and said, "My daughter, you must tell the truth. Who is this child's father?" Nkem shook her head, confused. "My husband. Ebuka is the father." But the priest leaned close, looked into the baby's glowing eyes, and whispered, "No, this child is not human. If we don't send him back before the next full moon, he will take someone with him. Part 2 coming up soon, stay tuned.